Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Today I'm going to have the opportunity to do a side-by-side comparison with two fishing reels that I've done extended reviews and unboxing videos on. And we're going to do this because a viewer had asked. They are considering purchasing a 5,000 size KASTKING fishing reel. And they asked me not only to compare them, they said which one would be better. Well, the second part of this, which one would be better, is really personal preference and how you are going to be using the reels. But we're going to go over the features and functions of both the KASTKING Megatron and the KASTKING Kapstan Elite Saltwater reel. As I mentioned, they're very different reels other than in size, and in some considerations they share some statistics and features and functions, and in others it's very different. So we'll take a look at this and we'll see which one might work for you and well, which one you might have a preference for should you consider buying them. And I'm going to start with the KASTKING Megatron reel. This one we did a review on. It's a beautiful reel, kind of futuristic in terms of the design. It's got some slotted pieces, kind of robotic in nature. It's called Megatron. It's got slotted spool that easily disperses the water that tends to gravitate there, not only on the spool, but on the rotor you'll notice the slots as well. This one is light in weight. It turns free and easy, and well, it's just a nice, attractive packaging overall with the black design and finish. Well, what's inside this reel? So let's start with that, because most of the time that's where you're going to get your comparisons and see if there's features that you like, if there's features that you need, and well, what works best for you. So we'll start with the frame and the outlook as well. The frame is a machined aluminum, so it's a strong aluminum, and so is the spool. I believe the rotor is a carbon fiber rotor, but an aluminum spool, aluminum frame, which is a rigid frame that's going to withstand the twist that may be associated with fighting some fish. The reel has a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. The gears themselves, well, the main gear is a zinc alloy, which is durable, and the pinion gear is a machined brass gear, which is certainly something that's going to withstand any kind of corrosion or other kind of abuse. And well, inside is 7 ball bearings plus an instant anti-reverse. Those ball bearings are double shielded, and they're stainless steel ball bearings. So you have bearings in all the right places. The critical ones are on both sides of your main gear and on your pinion gear. And then the rest of them, like in the handle and the like, they're there more for convenience and ease of spinning and the like. But this is just a nice, easy reel. As I mentioned, the reel is lightweight. It's a 5,000 size. In the 5,000 size, it can handle about 300 yards of 16-pound monofilament. And if you want to put braid on there, the reel is ready. This aluminum spool does have cross-hatching cut right into it. That will prevent braid slip, so you do not need to back this with monofilament. The reel is ready to go for braid. Excuse me. If you prefer braid, you can add about 30% capacity to the reel, so 300 becomes approximately 400 yards. And the braid would probably be 30-pound braid. This is a substantial reel. It's a 5,000 size. In freshwater, it can handle the bigger fish, including catfish. And in saltwater, well, those 10 to 15 pounders are easily landed with this. If you're going to use this one in saltwater, I think it's ideally suited for fishing from a boat or a pier. In the surf, it's not as well sealed, so there might be an issue with some of the salt water coming into the main body of the reel. In freshwater, not a concern. And of course, as always, I recommend that you always flush a reel after use take fresh water and either hose it down or place it in a bucket or a pail with fresh water just to dissolve the dirt and film and debris that may have accumulated during your fishing trip. On that spool, let's just speak for a moment to what's inside the spool. This is a very heavy-duty max drag. The max drag is over 39 pounds of max drag. It's a 6-washer set. Those washers are carbon fiber, and they're interspersed with metals, and that's what produces the max drag that you get in the reel. So a quick overview of the reel. It's nice and light in weight. It's got all of the features you need, a 5.2 on the retrieve, 39 pounds of max drag, capacity somewhere between 300 and 400 yards of line, an attractive design, and a beautiful black finish. A nice reel all around. This reel, I believe, is priced at $59.99, just a penny under the $60 place. But this reel is going on sale. It's going to go on sale, I believe, on April 17th. I'll leave a link in my description below where you can see the full video that I did on the features and functions of this reel. And I'll leave you another link that, well, if it's something that you're interested in buying on sale, you can follow that link. I believe it's a 10% discount that's going to come off that sale price for, well, anything you buy from Kapstan on during that promotion. All right, so it's the KASTKING Megatron 5000, and it's a beautiful reel. Well, the other one that the viewer had asked me to compare it against is a much different 5,000 sized fishing reel. This is the KASTKING Kapstan Elite Saltwater spinning reel. And just by the looks of it, you can see, even though they are both 5,000 size, one is much bigger and much heavier than the other. The saltwater reel is built just for that, saltwater. The saltwater reel, well, it's designed to inhibit water getting into the case. It's got an IPX rating of 6. The highest IPX rating is 7, which means if you have a reel with a 7 rating, it can be submerged in water for about a half an hour and no water will enter the case. Well, next best is the IPX, and IP means ingress protection, which means water getting into the case. The 6 means that you can subject it to high velocity sprays of water and it will hold. So if you get splashed in the surf, you're fine. If you dunk the reel, well, after a half an hour, you probably get some water in here. How do they do it? They have 15 separate seals in this reel, including rubber washers and bands. You have channels cut inside of this case that are loaded with grease, and then with the rubber seals, all in a expectation that it will keep water out. So first and foremost, the design is different. This is a heavier reel, it's a bigger reel, and it does come with an IPX rating of 6, which is more substantial and can be used in the surf or in salt water. This one also has an ergonomic handle on it, a high leveraged handle with a nice ball grip, as opposed to the smaller type of handle knob on the KASTKING Megatron. Inside the spool, well, that's pretty much the same. You have the 6-washer setup, 3 Carbon-Tex drag washers, or carbon fiber, not Carbon-Tex, carbon fiber washers, 3 metals, 40 pounds of max drag. That's really significant for ocean predator type fish that you'll be going up against. This is a machined aluminum spool and an all aluminum body and rotor. It has cuts for braid ready, so you have a cross hatching here, much like you do on the Megatron. And well, this reel is just a beast all around, if you will. This reel does have 6 ball bearings. The other one has 7. 6 ball bearings plus the instant anti-reverse. And well, it's just a nice turning reel all around. And the other major difference between this and the Megatron is in the gears. The Megatron has a zinc alloy main gear and a brass pinion. This one has a stronger main gear, and you might suspect as much if you're going to be fighting the bigger fish. This one has a manganese alloy for the main gear, and it has a brass CNC cut pinion gear to transfer the power from the main up to the line collection. It has a very substantial wire bail, and this bail, unlike the Megatron, this bail is a manual close bail, and that's a feature that's incorporated in a lot of fishing reels in saltwater in the bigger sizes these days. So you open up to cast, and then you need to flip it back manually. You will not get the trip back like you do on the Megatron. I'm told from the manufacturer that that's to prevent line twist that can occur with that automatic flip. And I understand that. You'll have a line that'll grab here, and it'll kind of spool and spin as it works its way over to the line guide. So you have a difference there as well. So what do we have? We have a reel that's designed specifically for saltwater. It's a bigger reel. It's got a slightly higher retrieve. The retrieve is 5.7 to 1. It has 40 pounds of max drag, which is comparable to the 39 pounds of max drag on the Megatron. It has a ergonomic leveraged handle, and it's all ready to go saltwater fishing. Now, of course, this can be used in the Great Lakes. It can be used in deep lake water. It can be used for things that the other reel can be used for as well, big cats and so on. But they are two different reels. And to answer the question, which one is better, it's really all about how you're fishing and what your needs are. For a general purpose, all around 5,000 size reel that is not going to spend a lot of time in the surf, this one is a nice package to have. It's got the right features and functions to it. It is well made, and it is a nice design behind them with all the right pieces and parts to make this reel substantially better than the average reel that's on the market in a 5,000 size. What is nice about this one is the lighter weight. So if you're fishing this all day and you're casting lures all day, your arms aren't going to be worn out by the time that it's ready to go home. On this one, again, it's built for the bigger saltwater fish. It's built for exposure to the saltwater environment. It's sealed. It has a completely metal frame and rotor and spool, and it is ready for bigger fish that typically are in the ocean and typically something that you're going to catch. You can use this one in the surf. You can use this one from a boat or from a pier, depending on how you're fishing. If you're going to take this one in the saltwater, it is better served to be in the boat or on the pier. And if you are fishing from surf, stay back from the actual splash. So those are the comparatives. One sells for just under $60. This one sells for just under $150. If you're wondering why the price difference is, well, all those features that we talked about, the leverage handle, the sealing of the reel, the manganese main gear, those things add up in cost, and well, they just make the reel more expensive. This one compares very favorably to other saltwater reels that are on the market. This one compares very favorable to the reels that are value priced on the market today, and either one of them is the right reel for you depending on how you fish. If you want to see the full videos on my unboxing and review of the features, they are in the description below. I will also leave you a link there where you can take advantage of a discount code and get these for even less during that sale that's going to happen about mid-April. If you like this video, please like it. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And before I leave, I want to take a moment to thank our first responders, our police, fire, safety, rescue, everybody who's made a career choice to work on behalf of public safety and to keep us out of harm's way. I also want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you the best and have a great day. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.